Hi, my name is Alex Lajewski, and this is my Smurfs project. I am in Period 3 Economics in Mr. Silver's class, and the episodes that I used were Waste Not, Smurf Not, The Smurfs in the Money Tree, and King Smurf. So moving on to the introduction of Waste Not, Smurf Not. This episode of the Smurfs provides us an example of a disadvantage of a pure market economy. A market economy is a system that focuses on individual choice and no government directive. The disadvantage of this system is that the individuals focus on their betterment and not the good of the whole group. In the video, you will see how the individual greed leads to the downfall for the entire group by unnecessarily wasting food, which causes a shortage at the end of the video. So that's the end of that clip. So the conclusion for this, by the end of the clip, we see that the Smurfs do not receive their food. They each asked and used too much of the supply of food before, which now has an effect of not having any more in their supply. This is a direct result of having no government or higher power making regulations to help stop this from happening, and is a reason for why a pure market system could be dangerous and why this particular video represents a disadvantage of it. Next, we have the Smurfs in the Money Tree intro. This episode of the Smurfs represents voluntary exchange, which is a trait of a market economy. Voluntary exchange is a trade in which the parties involved anticipate that the benefits will outweigh the cost. In the video clip, you will see how a buyer and seller agreed to the terms of a purchase and actually go through with their purchase as well, in the form of Greedy selling his product for the other Smurf's most prized possession. So that is the end of that clip. So for the conclusion of this, by the end of the video clip, we see that many of the Smurfs were willing to give up their favorite possession in order to receive Greedy's product, and they knew the cost of their decision before it was made. This is an accurate description of the voluntary exchange in a market economy. So for the last video, we have King Smurf. This episode of the Smurfs provides us an example of how an authoritative system works in a command economy. A command economy is the government decides what goods and services will be produced, how they will be produced, and how they will be distributed. An authoritative system requires absolute obedience to authority. In the video, you will see how the government or King Smurf forces the rest of the Smurfs to focus building a palace for him. The other Smurfs do not want to build it, but are forced to do it against their will. So that is the end of that clip. And for the conclusion of this clip, by the end of the video clip, we see that the Smurfs are forced to build a palace for King Smurf, and they actually want to continue working on the dam. The power of making decisions has been stripped from the people and is now in the hands of the government, which is why this video is a good representation of the authoritative system in a command economy. And so that's it for this presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.